Every little bit matters, I guess.
Alright.
The only reason you're better is because XSplit guys are douchebags. And they make you pay like $14 a month for XSplit.
$14 a month. I mean,
it's $14.99 if you want 60 frames per second and stuff for like the stream.
That is highway robbery.
Yep.
Da-da! I heard something buzzing going on.
Was it my phone vibrating?
I think so.
Alright, so where we left off last time was you guys are down in
I'm
like
unconscious.
you're down in the maintenance tunnels next to the town water main and the sewer and like all the utilities. And you just got done defeating 3 town officials who were possessed by fairy creatures.
They were officials?
Well,
like city worker
like
kind of things.
Servicemen.
Oh, I thought you meant like that's the mayor we just killed.
No,
I mean, we actually didn't kill any of them, but
he didn't kill them. Like they got covered in ectoplasm because the fairy creatures like just pop, shows you all your magic and attacks and stuff.
And I think there's more coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, there's several more. You can't see in the darkness, but maybe if you shine a flashlight down there, you could. But it sounds like they're getting really close.
Well, we should.
I think it's time to
you
take
should
our
run
exit.
away and carry me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of the plan.
So here's the problem that
Yeah.
I discovered when I was watching the video. So Cynthia opened her site, and then I neglected to make any damage rolls against her for that. And then when she was taken out, I didn't give her an aspect. I didn't give her a consequence for that. So I'm going to do that now. Cynthia,
I'm already knocked out. So.
Yeah, but when you get taken out, you take at the very least a severe consequence. So mark down your severe consequence as dreaming of the city.
Oh no.
Okay.
And the reason I chose that consequence is because you passed out while your sight was open.
Oh
Sure.
my.
So I think you're like having some kind of like spiritual vision of what's happening.
I mean, I already. That's not new.
Yeah.
Except
This
for
is a
the damage
Tuesday.
part, the consequences.
Sure, but this is
Yeah.
a Tuesday.
So is Thomas? Thomas, I'm going to make things more interesting for you. I'm going to compel your ignorance is bliss aspect. If Thomas was to faint at this point, then
That would certainly
Complicate things.
things.
he would not have to accept that he just saw a whole bunch of magic going on.
One sec, let me look at my character sheet.
Sure.
That is compelling.
And I'm
I
also
request
going
if you
to
pass.
I'm also
Like I
going
said.
to compel your consequence, which I don't remember what that was.
Drained?
Yeah, you're drained. So if you accept the compel, you get 2 fate points. If you fail it, if you choose not to, you have to pay me 2 fate points.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna accept it.
Alright, so Thomas faints.
So you
Cynthia
have 2 unconscious bodies.
is knocked out.
Fantastic.
So
Are
what's
the
that other
officials
potion you're
awake?
holding, by the way?
Are the officials awake or unconscious?
They're unconscious also.
What would be the best potion for me to be holding right now? That's the question.
I'm not sure there's one potion that'll help by 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, that's
No,
the problem.
Okay. I'm unconscious, so.
Well, I can probably
Sounds like a thing of priorities.
I can probably pick up Cynthia if
And I
Axel
pick-
could help Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, I'll carry Thomas. You carry Cynthia.
Yeah,
And I guess we're going to leave the city workers here.
they'll be fine.
Okay. Okay.
There's no physical harm to those city workers, right?
That's true. They're just going to be probably resist.
Give me
Because
no, I punched one a few times, so he might have like a black eye or something.
Which what?
Alertness.
One of them might have like a black eye or something.
Unless you're actually taking time to see if they're wounded. Alertness.
Nope.
That's
not in my plan.
Magical.
Not in my plan.
I hear people coming, and I'm like trying to get Janice to carry Cynthia's, and I can carry Thomas out.
I got one success in awareness.
It's pretty dark. I don't think you see.
If you have like smelling salts or something, that would get either myself or Thomas up, and then we could get at least a official out and see if they remember anything. Just a thought.
Well, I definitely have smelling salts, but I don't know if that would be enough to wake you up.
I meant like if you wanted to classify that as your potion or something, like magical smelling salts or something.
Oh, like a magical smelling salts.
Yeah. If you want to classify that, because then we can at least get a single city official out as well. Because I actually have I still have use of my necklace, and I think it refreshed because new session anyways.
Would a person actually remember stuff when they were possessed?
Depends on the possession.
Okay.
Would we have any knowledge of whether a person may remember stuff when they're possessed?
Give me a lore check.
About fairies specifically. Let's find out. Let's roll lore. Great. I got a 4.
Yeah, you probably could get some memories out of them. It would be like kind of disjointed, but they could definitely tell you things.
Okay. I don't like leaving any of them behind, but we gotta move.
Yep. Can I carry 2 of them? Or like Thomas and one guy?
You guys probably should give me might rolls to see if you can carry them at all.
Is might like an actual skill?
Yes, might is an actual skill. So if we don't have it, it's a +0.
Okay.
I don't have it.
I don't think any of us have the might skill, actually.
Yep.
No, I don't think so.
I got a 0.
You can't carry anyone
make sure I can.
0.
Oh, great. I also got a 0.
No,
Neither one of us
try and lift up Thomas and Cynthia, and it's just too
Can
heavy.
we drag them with a 0?
Like, you could, but you'd be too slow to escape.
Okay.
Try to wake either Thomas and I up, and hopefully we succeed at one of the rolls. That's the only option I can think of.
I mean,
to get all of us out, that's the only option I can think of.
Okay, so this broken water pipe.
One of the city workers probably has a bigger strength than.
That's assuming they're like in a state to work, you know.
So you hear the people in the darkness coming towards you. They're moving really fast. But...
So this water pipe that's like spilling. Can you like describe how that works or what's going on with that pipe?
So the metal pipe is going down like the length of a city block, maybe 2 city blocks.
Yeah.
And in certain places, it's been ruptured from the inside. And in other places, it looks like it's been cut with some kind of metal saw.
I thought there was one like leaking or like spraying out last week.
Yeah, those cracked and cut saws, the pipes, they're spraying water out. Some of, where it's cracked, it's like this really big spray across the entire tunnel. And where it's been cut, it's like just misting out. And there's much more water ahead of you than there is behind you, but there is still like some water behind you.
Can I create a tidal wave?
All right, I want to go down and check on the city workers.
Okay, what do you want to do?
See if make sure that they're okay, like breathing and not dead, and see if any of them seem like using normal regular smelling salts, if I can wake one or two of them up.
Okay. That sounds like scholarship.
Okay. 3? That's pretty decent.
Yeah, and you're using smelling salts, so I'll give you that. Yeah. One of the city workers who's like turns over, moaning at the smell. He's like wiping the ectoplasm from his face. It's like he just like tries to look at his hands, but you sense that he can't even really see his hands properly.
Okay. Like, because of the ectoplasm or because of...
Because of the after effects of possession.
Aha. Okay.
Like, you know that he had a physical organism growing inside of him. Like, there's some physical trauma from that he has to deal with.
Gotcha. So, I'm gonna, like, kind of put my hand around him. Does he have, like, a name tag on?
Sure. We'll say his name is Joseph.
Joseph. Yeah, I'm gonna put my arm around him. Joseph. Oh, I'm glad you woke up. I don't know what happened. Your friends. You're passed out. I'm really worried with the. And then, like, I look up towards where the figures are at. Earthquake or whatever that was. Can you stand?
Sure. He's like, and he like tries to like put one arm, on the ground, push himself up, and make a roll for him. Yeah, he manages to stand with your help. It's pretty shaky.
Okay. Gotcha. He's not going to be much use, but is he the first guy I went to, or had I checked on the other guys?
Yeah, he's the first guy you went to.
Okay.
You see, like, this guy run out of the darkness in front of you. And he's wearing a raincoat like the other guys were.
Mm-hmm.
And he's carrying this unplugged metal circular saw in his hand. It's got like a foot-long blade. It's got lots of metal teeth on it.
Ugh.
And he
lovely.
He slows down when he sees you. And he stops like maybe 5-10 feet away behind a spray of water.
Is there any chance I can tell whether he's possessed or not?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I would guess a good chance there is, yes, since you told a circular saw that might have cut the pipes open.
You can't tell.
Okay.
We need to get these people out of here.
You are...
All right, I'm going to go check.
I'm so nervous right now.
I wave to Joseph and Axel, and I'm like, you two, see to the others. I'm going to check on, and then look at the shirt of the next guy, Bob, and I'll kneel down and
wave to the blind guy now. It's great.
It's not totally blind, but yeah. And investigation again.
What are you trying to do?
I mean, scholarship again to
just check
try to
on the other guys.
Get him up. Yeah.
Check the next guy, get him up. Okay.
Yeah.
3 again.
Good too. Yeah, Bob.
Can I get Bob or can I get
to
the city worker to carry out one of these people? Like
he's having trouble
Cynthia
just standing.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Bob is even worse. Like, he can barely sit up.
Okay. I'll tell him to stay put, and I glare across to the other guy, and I'll go check on the third guy.
So here's Tom.
Tom, okay. Let's take a look, Tom. How you doing? Oh shit!
Tom is out cold.
You killed Tom.
Like, you can see, like, the smelling salts aren't really going to work on him because like his nose is bleeding and there's like some blood coming out of one of his ears.
Gotcha.
It's the guy you punched, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
You notice that Bob has some welts on his arms where he was hit with the metal foil.
It's minor.
Yeah, just some welts. It's not cuts or anything.
Right. Okay.
Bruises.
I kind of shake my head and say that Tom's down. And then I guess I haven't checked on Thomas yet, so I'm gonna go look at him, see if the possibility of smelling salts would work on him as well.
Yeah, you can try.
Okay. 0.
No chance.
I'll poop.
Alright, you see like 5 more people behind the guy that originally came. And once they are all there, they start advancing on you.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
We're leaving. Just let us leave. I'm just
Do you
screaming
actually
like
move? Because they're moving towards you and not slowing down.
I moved to Cynthia.
All right. Cynthia is still unconscious.
Yeah.
All right. I would like to try.
Can we try to lift them again?
Yeah, but you will be like grabbed at that point.
Okay.
Like imagine you're now in combat. They're within melee range, and if you spend the time to pick up Cynthia and Thomas, they're going to just grab you.
Okay. Can I make a mini tornado to throw towards them, like throw them all away?
Sure.
Or is there too much water for that?
You can try. They're now like right on top of you. So go for it.
I would like to try that.
Okay.
So I just roll discipline, if I remember right? Or do I need to roll conviction first?
So you want to attack everybody in the zone?
Yeah, I want to
do that,
throw
you're
them
going to literally attack everyone. You can't just focus on the enemies. Alright. So first you choose the power of the attack.
Okay.
What's your conviction?
My conviction is +3.
Alright. So attacking everyone in the zone will cost 2 of those power. So that means you have a weapon 1 attack at the end. So what happens is you roll discipline against 3, or you can try and take more damage and do a more powerful spell.
I don't want it to do more damage. I just want it to throw them off for a turn so we can try to get out of here.
Okay, well that's going to be a maneuver then, so you need to at least have a power 4 spell.
Okay. So I roll it. I'm rolling discipline, trying to beat 4. I'm level 4.
And take 2 mental stress from the spell.
Okay.
Alright, so you don't cast the spell well enough, you have to take 1 physical stress to get the spell off.
Okay, I will take 1 physical stress.
Alright, remember it's not...
Yeah, it's not box for box. It's
not
the
number.
Yep.
Right. And once you take a number, you can't rearrange them.
Okay, understood. Right. Good to know.
Yeah. So if you only have a 3 box open, you have to check it, even if you only take 1 stress.
Okay, good to know.
Alright.
Oh, should I keep the 2 mental box stress, or when does that go away?
Yeah, until the new scenario starts.
Yeah, until the new scene. And this scene hasn't ended. You did stop those guys, but you need a few minutes of rest to recover, and that hasn't happened yet. Okay, so Axel shoots this whirlwind out, and it pushes everyone away from him. It mostly throws all the other possessed workers back further into the darkness, but it also shoots Joseph into the darkness, and Bob is pushed into the pipes, and Janice and Cynthia are pushed into the alcove where she was hiding, and then like there's this great blast of wind behind you too. That makes all the pipes rattle.
I try to protect
it's
Cynthia.
Time to go.
I'm trying to protect Cynthia as much as possible as we get blown around.
Okay.
So as soon as they're done, I want to try to carry Thomas out since she's got Cynthia.
Sure, I'm going to compel this spell on everybody, so everyone should take a fate point.
Okay.
And once the spell ends, you have some time before they're on top of you again.
Okay.
So you were going to do something, I think. What was that? Well, before the whirlwind thing?
Yeah, I was gonna try to use something to wake up Cynthia. Like she suggested, an idea of having a more powerful smelling salts that's actually like a potion that I pull out to try to use on her.
Okay. Do you want to make a lore roll? Even if you fail,
yeah.
If it's more powerful, that'd be super helpful.
It's way more powerful.
Okay, go ahead and make your lore check.
Okay. Damn.
It's much more powerful. So Cynthia can recover 5 stress.
Of mental and physical, or just physical? Just curious.
Total, of any kind.
Cool, I'm gonna go...
Nice.
Yep, thank you. I went for 4 mental and a physical, because fuck it.
Alright.
You can't be maxed out in any one.
Exactly. Actually, no, fuck it. I'll do the sensible thing. I'll do the sensible both mental. I only have 4 mental stress marked. It was 4. I marked the 4 box. Oh, no, never mind. I think it unmarked something.
All your boxes should have been checked.
I thought I marked it all physical. I got knocked out through physical, not mental.
Oh, is that so? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to be, in order to be conscious, all your boxes, all your stress tracks must have at least 1 empty spot.
Yeah, so I'm going to, instead of doing that, I'm just going to uncheck my, I'm going to have a single physical ticked. I'm just going to have 5 open, because it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, I wake up. I'm it's probably so what was the vision I was having before I woke up?
You were dreaming of a glass city. Imagine a tall glass spire, the Disney castle or Wizard of Oz, but even more vertical than that. And
okay.
in this glass castle tower, you watched as the water level slowly rose, and it buried the city at the bottom, and all these flying creatures were buzzing around the tower, they look like angels almost. And then as you watched, it's the base started to crumble, and it slowly sank into the sea. And there were this ring of smaller towers with orbs at the top, and one by one they started to fall. And then you start to fall, and you realize you were in one of the orbs of the tower. And you wake up just before you hit the ground, or the surface of the sea.
So I probably wake up less than oh, I'm awake now, more violently, I jolt up and probably hit my head on Janice's forehead or something.
Ooh.
She was looking over me. And so I just slam my head into her and start breathing, inhaling air, almost coming up from water, I was drowning. So I just start looking around, I don't even recognize the pain.
Oh, thank goodness, Janice. Sorry, I'm Janice. Oh, thank goodness, Cynthia. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
Yes. Yes. She goes to stand up, and she feels woozy a little bit, but other than that, she feels pretty okay. So she's gonna
I support her as much as she needs.
I only have 1 physical stress, though. I'm pretty sure she's, like, pretty okay. She, like, looks around. Like, she's a lot better shape than you thought she'd be in.
I mean, yeah, I might need help with Thomas.
So I, like, stumble out of the alcove and look, like, in both directions. Do I see, like, the shadows of people coming towards us again?
Yeah, they're still collecting themselves, but they're going to be on top of you any moment. You can hear even more people from farther away running
Axel,
towards you. There's probably like a dozen people on the way.
If we leave, can you get Thomas?
I don't know if I'm carrying by myself.
Can you stand, can you stand, Cynthia? I can help him.
I can get one person out on my own, like pretty quickly.
Okay, I mean,
go. Sorry, I immediately, and I feel like this is almost a compel on one of my aspects to immediately point at Tom, the one worker that's not waking up, because as a mother to everyone, I'm like,
okay,
like, get Tom out of here. He won't wake up.
I look at you like, I don't know who Tom is, but sure. She grabs the person you point to.
Okay.
And like, so might roll to make sure I connect.
Cynthia.
Yep.
Just a moment. I'm coming.
-1. No, I can't lift him.
You cannot lift him.
God. Okay. So, would it be easier to pick up someone that is actually conscious?
You don't really have time to pick anybody else.
Yeah.
Out.
So I mean, like,
okay.
Is it going to be easier if me and Janice
Axel
work together
and Janice,
to pick up Thomas?
Yes, you can work together. One of you can say how you're helping.
Okay.
And then we'll use that and you have to roll your might to see if you can help.
Okay, so like I'm going to try to carry his arms, and she's might get. I would imagine one of us tries to carry the arms, one of us tries to carry the legs.
All right, which one of you wants to be the primary? Okay, you can't help them.
Yeah.
Right, it's all on you, Janice.
All right, I'm going to try it. Let's see. I don't have might, so let's go.
Remember, you can invoke.
Oh no!
I'm going to give you the fate point for Mother to Everyone.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys try and lift up Thomas and Tom. It doesn't work out. And then the workers are on top of you again.
1 second. Okay. So I guess it's now my turn to get them off, and then I'm gonna use a thing to see if we can essentially go through this faster than possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and essentially do what my rote does. Like, it's not my rote, obviously, because you can't modify a rote or others. 1 second.
There? Okay.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay. So I'm essentially going to put a bubble around them, just like a small little bubble to freeze them while I then activate, I'm going to freeze them. Let's try and do that first. I'm going to try and freeze them.
Remember, you're going to be freezing everyone, not just them.
No, I meant, they're coming towards us, so I was going to try and do that.
No, they're on top of you. You can't target them without targeting everyone.
Then sure, I'll try and freeze all of them, except, me. That's fine. Because then I can at least try and get other people out.
You can target everyone but yourself.
Sure.
Alright, what power level of the spell?
Let's see. So it needs to be my discipline, or?
Conviction. Start with your conviction. You can be lower in your conviction if you want to, but yeah, 4. Are you trying to do damage, or are you trying to narratively freeze
I'm trying to stall them from as long as possible, all of them.
Okay, so not damage. Alright, you need power level 4 for that. Go ahead and roll your discipline at difficulty 4.
Oh, I keep accidentally hitting add, not, let's see, 1 second. Okay.
Alright, you need to either take 2 physical damage, or you need to let the spell fail.
I'll take 2.
Okay. So your spell... Now, what kind of freezing is it? Is it water?
Time. It's just literally a pocket of time just, stops and, all around me.
Right, yeah, you get like this.
It's actually not like centered on me, by the way. It's centered around the area, but like I'm the center. Does that make sense? Like I'm the center when I cast it, but it doesn't follow me.
You're the eye of the storm. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Well, I assume it must follow you, or else how are you gonna get out of it?
It's like essentially like someone that's super heat, like like someone that's hot moving through like ice. Ah, shit. God, I'm eating, so.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
essentially
you're
like
unfrozen.
Yeah, it's essentially like I'm like superheated, and like the air around me is like parted via that.
Okay, Axel, Janice, and Thomas, you're each going to take another fate point, and you can't move this turn, or you can pay a fate point and be able to move this turn.
I mean, I can't move anyway because I'm passed out, right?
That's true, so you should just take a fate point.
You just get
I'll
fate.
pay a... I will pay a fate point if I can move this turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the same, so we can try to get Thomas out of here.
Yep, you can ignore the spell if you pay a fate point, so...
Yep.
And I go and I'm dragging Thomas away then. Like,
give me a might roll.
Yeah. I assume they're frozen.
Yeah, they're frozen.
I'm not Thomas, I'm dragging Tom.
You need... Okay, Tom. You still need to give me a might roll.
Oh, I was gonna drag this... Okay. Try that again. 0.
Alright, well, since they're frozen, I'll let you drag them.
Cool.
Okay, I guess me and
really
Janice
slow.
are going to try to get Tom. Or Thomas.
Go ahead and give me a might roll.
Alright, what if we each grab one hand?
And just drag
them at all.
It still is one person's the primary and one person's helping.
Yeah.
I did it!
There we go.
Oh, you still need to get...
I got
a 1.
Not 0.
Yeah, she did better than us last time.
Is a 1 good enough? Alright, you're just dragging him.
Yeah, between both of us, we're dragging him.
We're just dragging him. It's really super haphazard.
Give me another discipline roll, Cynthia, the maintainer spell.
Okay. As soon as this runs out, I still have my necklace, so we might be okay. God damn it.
You need to get at least a 2.
You're good.
Yeah. Your spell is maintained. Let me check the rules on spell maintenance.
Okay.
But, yeah, I think you guys get back to the, hold on a sec. You guys get back to the entrance to the tunnels. And you guys, like, pull everyone out of the culvert.
Mm-hmm.
So, did we end up leaving 2 of those guys behind, or did we grab them too?
Nope.
No, you left them.
We got one guy in Thomas.
Cool, making sure.
I think it's time to go back to the inner sage.
Yeah, the spell wears off once you're outside the tunnels.
Yeah.
I'd rather not drag Thomas back along the street to the inner sage, but, I mean, can you wake him up now?
I can give it another try now that we're outside. Maybe the sunlight will help.
It's probably raining now.
Nah.
We're already wet, probably, because of the pipe, so I don't think it'd matter.
So I'm gonna roll for how much damage Thomas takes while you're dragging him. Why don't you guys give me my rolls? And then I'll subtract that from the damage he would take. Okay, so that's a 4 damage.
Shit.
I got a 1.
Down to 3. So Thomas, you'll take 3 physical stress.
Oh, thank God it wasn't 4. Like, if it was
You're welcome.
4,
one of us
I would
drag you a little softer than the other.
Like, one side you keep, like, hitting your shoulder against the wall, and the other is like, no, I'm okay.
Alright, but yeah, you guys get him back to the inner stage in time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all need somewhere to rest, shower, get cleaned up.
So I just kind of throw Tom, like, on, like, a little, like, easy chair that you have in, like, downstairs, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of, like, push him into it.
Alright, Thomas, you can take a fate point because you missed that scene. And then we'll say you wake up and you don't remember.
See, being unconscious is just farming fate points. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh god, I've got like 10 fate points now.
Being unconscious is helpful.
As long as your people get you out, yeah.
Yeah. So.
I think that worked. Is everyone okay?
You notice the house rumbles a little bit? Because the wards are almost completely destroyed by now.
Yeah, well, that's running water.
This is after I wake up or before?
Can I?
After.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Can I try to strengthen the wards?
Sure. That's going to take a long time, though.
Well,
you need to use thaumaturgy.
Would it be?
Or
would
ritual.
It be? Well, I don't really have thaumaturgy.
Yeah, you probably have somebody else make their wards then.
Okay.
Gotta make a call.
Actually, if we could figure out who that person is sooner rather than later, I'd appreciate it. Because I need someone to teach me thaumaturgy.
Who wants to be the friends with the guy that does your wards? They'll have to roll contacts.
I'm the highest magic user, skill wise.
I can make a context roll just to see if I can find somebody that knows it for you, but I mean, I probably don't know somebody offhand. I can make the calls for you.
It'd either be myself or Janice, it seems like.
Yeah, it seems like it would be Janice, considering she already had wards in the first place.
Yep.
Is it possible it's somebody we both know, and then we can give each other a bonus for it or something?
Yeah, you can work together.
Shared contact, awesome.
Yeah,
you share the same house.
Yeah, no, true. So what would the role actually be?
What's your contacts at?
Is it is contacts an actual skill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I don't have it then.
Okay, then.
So I do.
Skill.
You can still try and help, but if you fail, I'm going to give a penalty instead of a bonus.
I'm gonna try.
Fair.
I'm gonna give it my all. I got 2.
Okay, then you do help.
Pretty good.
So why don't you give us a detail about this person you're trying to contact?
Let me think. He probably runs another shop, not potions or anything. It's probably just a bookstore.
Okay, so he has the books. Okay, that sounds good. All right,
nice.
Why don't you go ahead and make your roll, Janice? You get a
With
plus
a
2.
1? Oh, nice. Plus 2.
You needed it.
I really did.
All right, so you found a fair contact. All right, yep. He's available. Is it a he or a she?
I said he, but you can change it. If one of you wants it to be a she.
You already said the details, so I think it stands.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to make up the NPC?
I'm eating.
Okay.
I think she's eating, so yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to say it's your... he's an older Arabic man. He likes to dress in, colorful clothes. And he just has a lot of books. Most of them aren't in English. And yeah, he practices thaumaturgy mostly. He's not actually a full wizard. He doesn't really know how to do evocations at all. But as long as he has time, he can do wonders. He can do pretty much anything. So you call him up, and you tell him the problem, what you're having with the wards, and he says, "Yeah, I could strengthen them for you, but it would only last a day or so with the current situation. It sounds like what you need is somewhere to stay."
I kind of sigh audibly. Oh, well, I don't want to move my whole house and livelihood. But temporarily, I suppose it would be safer. Do you have any suggestions?
I mean, I have a 1-bedroom apartment. I'm not sure what 2 kids plus her plus the party.
Yeah, I have an apartment too. I guess we could Cynthia could go with one person, and then whoever has more room could take Janice. I wouldn't mind.
I could go with I feel like Cynthia would volunteer to go with Axel, and the rest of you can go with Thomas because you are a rich kid. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't mind taking Janice and her kids.
And Tom.
Well,
Oh, that is true.
thought we were going to wake him up and talk to him before.
Yeah, we're probably going to talk to him before we split ways for the evening.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny.
Oh, all right. I guess when did Tom come? He was in a dream I had, so I guess sometime while I was asleep.
Yes.
Sure, kid. That's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to tell yourself.
He passed out around the same time you did.
We were investigating the sewers. We ran into them. He passed out.
I'm going to say his name is Sabir Abbas.
The thaumaturgy guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he says you could also stay in his basement if you have nowhere else to go.
His basement's going to have more words than my apartment, just FYI.
They also will have absolutely no amenities.
No what?
You will have to bring blankets and pillows and everything.
Oh yeah.
I tell him, thank you. Thank you, Samir. I hope it shall not come to that. But rest assured,
I'd probably ask if you could stay at your girlfriend's house.
Good luck.
I look at you befuddled. She lives here with me.
Oh, I haven't met her yet, so I would not know.
Oh, Janice, how do you handle getting messages on the phone when you're out?
I assumed I'd take them, actually, because I live here.
If nobody is here.
Oh,
So no voicemail.
It's probably like an old tape recorder.
All right. You notice that it has lit up, there's a solid amber light on it.
Okay. Then I guess when I have a minute, I'll go over there and rewind the tape and play it back.
Okay. Should I do that right now?
Yeah, if I'm done talking to Samir and Tom doesn't look like he's waking up anytime soon, then yeah.
Hi, this is Officer Pollock at the San Fran Police Department. We found your children wandering unattended in a downtown area, and so we picked them up to make sure that nothing was wrong. If you could please come down to the station and pick them up, that would be great. Thank you.
That's good.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go take care of this.
I'm gonna give you a fate point for controlling your changeling children aspect.
Yeah. And I'm looking a little bit frazzled at this point.
Janice, you okay?
Well, I need to go and get them.
You haven't.
I have to go right now.
What are you talking about?
My children, they were picked up by the police. I need to go and get them.
I see.
Does this happen often?
No, it is not.
I'll explain it later.
It's not a common occurrence.
Okay.
And then
go deal with them.
We'll deal with Thomas. Or Tom,
Thomas,
the unconscious guy.
It's not safe here. Thomas, why don't you go with her? Take her to your place whenever you're done, and we'll contact you. We can't stay here.
I nod and I say, "You know how to lock up."
Yep. Do not worry.
I trust you, Cynthia. And then
I leave,
Go ahead.
leave like the phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we take a copy of, or we take the phone number with us.
Probably an email address too, just in case.
Just
What
curious,
do I,
Axel, do you have a car?
Okay, no, wait, I don't have a computer.
I said car.
Oh, car, no, no, I don't have that either.
Well, you're fixing cars, so I thought maybe.
That is true, but I don't own one of my own yet.
Okay.
It's
I
gonna be
do own a
2,000
car.
bucks.
So we would probably, you would drop us off at Axel's place with Tom, and you'd go pick up your kids, is what this sounds like.
I guess that would be the next step then, yeah.
I mean, it's less than a mile walk from the interstage to my apartment.
Yeah, but we can't carry Tom on the way
Oh,
there.
that is true.
It's okay, I have a minivan, so we can...
we can shuffle them in the back and nobody's going to be the wiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually probably, either an actual van. Oh, God, you know what it should be? One of those transits, the vans that they're popping up everywhere. But no, that's still a newer car. It should probably be an older model to deal with driving Cynthia around. So yeah, it's probably
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it's like an older, a van, like a Dodge panel van from the 70s.
Oh wow. Okay.
It was designed as a cargo van, but there's bench seats buckled in bolted to the floor in the back.
You're describing my old family RV.
Oh my God, no way!
Large,
I'm
unmarked
describing
white van with
ours was
with
green.
seats, and then you bolt it. Yeah, I can't remember what color ours was, but we painted it.
But that was totally what we had.
Yeah. When
I was growing up, we took it halfway across the country, and then it exploded and was on fire.
Nice. We had
fun.
a literal bed in the back, full size
Oh my God.
bed.
I had one with that too. We had 3 or 4 different vans when I was growing up.
Nice.
So yeah, it's like that.
You guys have the family van.
Yep. Exactly.
And how many seats are there?
I figure there's probably the 2 bucket seats in the front, and then there's a bench that'll hold 3 people in the middle, and then there's a bed in the back.
Okay, so just one bench. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you guys could put him. You guys could put Tom on the bed in the back, probably.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be legal, but
That sounds like the best idea.
Yep.
Wouldn't be legal, but we can do it.
Okay.
We don't have far to go.
Yeah, it's okay.
They really can't see those windows anyhow. I never got caught. All right, so
Yep.
You guys scoot down the road. Let's look at the map.
It's less than a mile to my apartment.
I want to just look at the map. Come on, I like maps.
Map.
You spent a lot of time making a pretty cool map.
That is true.
It's a pretty good map.
I'm excited.
So, would any of you guys have cell phones, by the way?
Probably have a rotary phone in
Axel
my apartment.
Nice.
I have a rotary phone built into my apartment.
I think I probably have a cell phone.
I figure you would, but I probably wouldn't ask you unless Janice didn't either.
I don't know. I feel like
Actually,
I would
does
not.
Tom have a cell phone? Check him.
Oh yeah, he has
Pat
a
him
cell
down
phone.
for cell phone.
Yeah, I think I'd take his phone for a second, and I'd call Sabir, on the way to Axel's apartment.
All right, you call him. He's like, "Hello."
Hello. This is Cynthia, if you remember me.
Oh, hello, Cynthia.
I was wondering if you would place a few... If I could stop by, actually, at some point.
Of course. Is there something you're looking for?
I know you are good at, not thaumaturgy. There we go. That's
Yes,
true,
that's my
right?
specialty.
I was wondering if we could talk, maybe. I'm fairly good at evocation, but I don't know much about thaumaturgy.
Ah. I'd happy to teach you. I have
Thank
to
you.
make sure that you are ready, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Can I overhear this while I'm driving?
I mean, yeah, you're the driver. Like,
she's
you hear everything.
not hiding it at all.
Yeah, I probably like call over my shoulder, like, she's already learned all I can teach her about potion making. That's the extent of thaumaturgy I can do.
See.
Well, he knows that. He knows, like, I'm a potion specialist. And maybe even he'll even come to me occasionally for potions.
Have you
if
taught
it's
her
particularly
about
tricky.
the laws of magic, Janice? This
Yes.
is Saberi asking.
Oh. Well.
Yes, she's informed me.
Yes.
And you think she can follow them?
I like honk my horn at somebody in traffic and like kind of grit my teeth a little bit, and I'm like, yes.
Very well. Whenever you're ready.
I'll stop by later today if that works.
Very well.
I don't know what time it is, if that was appropriate or not, but fuck it.
It's probably like a couple hours after lunch, so maybe like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
now.
I don't mind doing
Not
that.
too bad.
No. If it was like 8, if it was like fucking 8 in the morning or something, I might not. So yeah.
All right.
That is.
So you guys arrive
I
at
pocket cell
Axel's
phone
apartment.
for now because he doesn't need it.
You give it back? Oh, you take it. Okay.
I mean, if he wakes up and asks for it, I'll probably give it back. But right now, he doesn't.
Hold on to it for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he gets a call from his like possessed buddies or something.
So you guys just pull up to Axel's apartment. Do you want to describe it for us?
Yeah, so I mean, okay, so I have what resources want. So I mean, it's a little above the ghetto, but not much. So you like, I imagine like the inner stage is like maybe a little middle class, maybe lower middle class kind of. As you get closer and closer to my apartment, like the city runs down a little bit. You probably see more homeless people since we're getting closer and closer to the crack. But yeah, you could. I like how a random picture appeared on Roll20.
I didn't mean to drag that. I'm sorry. Can you delete that for me? I can't delete it. Thank you.
Yeah, so I imagine it's like a couple story tall apartment building kind of thing, and it's like lots of apartments in front or in it, and like you come up front and like little curb where you like park and get out, or like find a parallel parking spot nearby. It's kind of run down, rustic looking building.
All right. Does the guy have to get in like the freight elevator or anything, or does it at least have people elevators?
Yeah, I mean, there's like there's stairs, and I assume there's like a freight elevator mostly. I mean, I don't imagine there's like a normal elevator people normally use.
Okay, so you guys got to carry Tom up the stairs somehow.
Or use the freight elevator.
Yeah.
I feel like we. What?
At least there is a
floor do
freight
you live
elevator.
on? What
Yeah,
floor
so I
do you
mean, they
live on?
use it mostly for like moving people or furniture in and out.
What floor do you live on?
Let's say it's like 5 floors. I'll just roll 1. Roll what? D5. Yeah.
Fuck.
5th floor, apparently.
Fuck.
Did you actually roll, or did you just type in 5?
I rolled.
No, he rolled for
Oh,
me.
you
It wasn't a
rolled.
5.
It wasn't for that. Let me
Oh,
roll.
okay.
Let me
I'll roll
for
it.
Yeah, because
floor.
that's a D-fudge. Yeah, no.
No, it's a
roll
D5.
a D5.
I'm on the 2nd floor.
Okay, carrying him up 2 flights isn't horrible. We can
Okay.
carry him
No.
upstairs.
Kelsa, give me a drive roll for Janice.
Uh-oh. I am not trained in driving. Am I?
No.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
0.
Well,
It's
Oh,
okay,
no.
not many people are.
All right. So you guys take Tom to the freight elevator, and he's only on the 2nd floor,
Yeah.
so it's not too much of a big deal. You get him into the room, and I guess you put him on the bed, or
I probably put him on the couch. He's not staying in my bed. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not that warming to guests. But
You
yeah,
put
you
him on
come
the
into like
couch.
this 1-bedroom apartment. It has like the master bedroom is like tiny. It has like my bed frame and like maybe like one tiny dresser, and that's it. And a shower off in the main room and a kitchen. And maybe like a bed, not a bed, a couch and a table to eat at. It's like bare bones, not much in it, simple as you can get.
So Cynthia and Tom are staying with you?
Yeah,
Where's Cynthia going to be?
They were gonna interrogate Tom, I think.
I didn't think Tom was gonna be staying the night, but we're gonna get to that later.
All right.
I mean,
We're gonna talk
Yeah.
to him, see how he's doing, and then we'll see if he needs to stay or not.
Okay. How long are you guys going to stay at Axel's apartment?
us or
Everybody.
I mean, I'm
Uh,
staying until I don't know, for a while till I get a shower, probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could have a shower. Are you gonna go meet Sabib tonight?
Yeah,
Sabir?
I'm gonna get a
Okay.
shower and then go meet Sabir,
Okay, so I mean,
and then we can talk
either
to
she's
Tom.
gonna, yeah. So we
Actually, no, shower Tom Sabir. That
Okay.
order.
Then she can come back and we'll meet up with Janice and Thomas tomorrow. That's kind of the
Yeah.
general idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's switch over to Janice and Thomas then. I guess
Okay.
you guys are going to pick up the kids.